almost forgot. Well, thank you for waiting, guys. I hope you are ready for another coffee rating. Short Tree 15, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate you very much so. Thank you. But this is our roast of the week by Shipwreck Coffee Roasters. If you guys aren't aware, MQTGuy, the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, roasted these beans for us himself and sent them to me. He roasted these coffee beans live on Twitch, mostly for what he does in his market stuff that he does. They have a farmer's market up by where he lives that he roasts these coffee beans and sells them there. And he is so nice to supply me with these beans whenever he roasts them. You watch him roast those beans? That's awesome. Thank you so much for supporting him. MQTGuy has been a huge support for me and my channel ever since we started doing this. God knows how many months ago. But yeah, he's really awesome guy, really knowledgeable on his craft. That is for sure. I know Bryan at Fat Beans Coffee Labs helped you out a lot with that, Isaac, but you have done some incredible things with it. He has given us a dime for our roast rates before. He has roasted some very damn good coffee. This is a dark roast, so it's going to be right up our alley for our lovely bean box that I had to go back and get. These are your beans we're looking at. You can tell that is a nice dark roast. Super excited for this coffee. The last time we had one of these, Bryan had roasted it. We'll see how well MQTGuy does compared to the Bean Man himself. I'm really looking forward to it. So we're looking at, hints of milk chocolate and vanilla. MQTGuy is my husband. I see. Welcome, Mrs. MQTGuy. I do appreciate the support. I suppose you have to support him then. But really looking forward to this. As you guys know, dark roasts do have a soft spot in my heart. It is something that I've always liked. It is something that, it's always given me that sweet bitterness. I know that's quite the oxymoron, but always given us that sweet bitterness that I love in my coffees. And then not to mention most of the flavor notes that you get when you get to these are, the dark chocolate, the vanilla, the caramel, the toffee, all those sweet things that make my tongue go a-flutter. But Isaac, here's to you, my friend. Thank you so much for all the support you have given me. Oh, that's a good dark roast. Oh, that's a good dark roast. Not too bitter at the beginning either. That's lovely. Dude, that's like everything you expect in a dark roast. The flavoring's kind of bland though. Not bland. I shouldn't say that. That's not what I mean. It starts in the chocolate and it just holds there. I don't really get the vanilla. Maybe a little bit on the end. It's what I would come to expect. Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. You wouldn't do that to me, would you, Riv? Oh, the flavor? Okay. I'm like, you son of a bitch, Riv. It's definitely like you can really taste the milk chocolatiness, but the vanilla maybe at the end. It's a very delightful cup. A dark roasts are always going to score high according to me and my flavor palette. And it could also help with the congestion that I've been having. I'm not going to be able to pull those flavors out that much. It's not. It's above average from what I would normally do. How do I want to rate this MQTGuy? It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. I would definitely drink this over my. I think because I just think the Huehuetenango is only going to be, um, only ever going to max out in an 8. It's a very good cup of coffee, my friend. It just doesn't have the flavor notes to push it above that. It's a very delightful cup of coffee. Anybody who is into dark roast with the bitterness that comes with the dark roast, it's definitely very on the forefront. You get hit by the bitterness, but it's not like overpowering bitterness. Um, and it flows into that milk chocolatey taste very well. And then might go into the vanilla a little bit at the end, but I don't get a lot of it. Again, I don't know if me being sick. Me being sick obviously has a lot to do with it. But even though I am coming off of the end of the congestion, and I do feel like I can still smell and taste properly, it's still going to have a negative effect on taste. So I will say that the muted flavors could be just me and not the coffee. We'll see as I clear up how it goes. I will probably give it an 8 just because it is, one, it's a dark roast. You give me a dark roast, it's already going to be at least, at the minimum, a 7. Just because it just clicks all my boxes. It's very delightful. And it is a very good cup of coffee. Thank you very much. As always, MQTGuy at Shipwreck Coffee Roasters. For one, your support that gives you the 10,000 channel points in order to redeem this. And for 2, making, roasting, and shipping the beans to me at 100% cost to you. I can't thank you enough for doing that for me. As always, I will make sure to try to stop in at your next stream and see if I can't repay you a little bit. But your support, Isaac, means the world to me, buddy. More than I can say to any of you guys. You all, the reason I'm here is because of all of you. And you make me want to keep making great content. And I'm glad that you are here for that lovely, lovely coffee. This is amazing for the first cup that I've had in 2 days. Always, buddy, always. But that is your roast rate for this week. Next week we've got Schnoodle and her. It's gonna be kind of like the Jot extract that we had before, but I think this is just flavored different. We will see how that goes.